right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this edition of 96 Questions. This week, we're going to find out who that one guy was that everybody just dreaded picking for their pickup games. We're going to find out who that is right now. AVIANTE.
How you doing, Joe?
I'm great. Hey, who in this locker room do you think was the last person to get picked for all the sports as a kid?
Oh, definitely Nick. Definitely Nick. No any question.
Nick Easton.
I didn't have to think about it. Yep.
Why Nick Easton?
Well, he's short and fat, so I know people. And back in the day, like schoolyard ball, you didn't have offensive line. It was more like just throwing the ball, run and catch. So I'm pretty sure Nick couldn't throw the ball, and I'm pretty sure he couldn't catch. So he was a kid that probably sat on the sideline and just watched everybody have fun. Oh man.
All right, thank you very much. Who on this team was that kid growing up that got picked last for everything?
I'd say Nick Easton.
Why Nick?
I think he just looks non-athletic, but he's a really smart dude, and he actually is pretty athletic. But just looking at me like, man, I don't want him on my team.
Thank you very much. Hey, who on this team?
I wouldn't let you date my sister.
Who on this team was that kid growing up that got picked last for everything?
Afadi.
Why Afadi?
Because I don't think he was very athletic growing up. He looks like the guy that was a late bloomer, and guys, they wouldn't want to pick him, that's for sure. Truth?
I was a little goofy.
Shamar, who on this team growing up as a kid was the one who got picked last for everything?
Nick, hands down,
Why Nick?
because he's a smart ass. He's that one kid that will always try to do something extra. Hands down, Nick.
Thank you.
No problem.
Jeremiah,
Yes, sir.
who on this team was that kid growing up that got picked last for everything?
Nick Easton. 100%. He's short. He's fat. He's unathletic.
Nick.
Definitely Nick. He was the kid that had wore penny loafers and would kick the kickball and the shoe would come off, but he'd miss the ball. 100% Nick Easton.
Who on this team was that kid growing up that got picked last for everything?
For everything? Ooh. I mean, it wasn't me. Let's say that. But I'm going to go with Nick Easton, maybe Jeremiah SIRLES. But actually, no, because I feel like on the basketball court, they would be kind of solid. I'm going to say Everson Griffin. I don't feel like he can do much besides play football. Those are my three.
Why Nick Easton? Because it seems to be the consensus, and I'm trying to figure out why everybody's picking on Nick.
Well, I mean, I just feel like he doesn't look like he's the most athletic guy. I mean, not saying he isn't because he can move very well, but, you look at him and you don't think first pick.
So just by looks.
Absolutely.
Okay, but why Everson Griffin?
He's just, I mean, I just don't see him playing much else besides defensive end. Yeah, I don't know if he can throw a baseball. I don't know if he can shoot a basketball, that kind of stuff,
Okay, and you got Jeremiah looking at you, so why Jeremiah?
I just don't like his style,
Nick, who on this team was that kid growing up that got picked last for everything?
Adam Thielen. He strikes me as a late bloomer, a small, scrawny kid who really was an underdog his whole life.
All right, thank you very much.
absolutely.
Xavier, what guy on this team was that kid growing up that got picked last for everything?
What?
They got picked last for everything.
Was I the kid, or you asking me to? I don't get the question.
Guy on this team
Oh, okay.
was
okay.
that
I ain't hear
kid growing
part.
up
I didn't hear that part. Okay.
that got picked last for everything.
Say got picked last.
They couldn't remember the routes.
Never. I was always picked first, honestly. So I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. I think you,
Why me?
because I don't think you know how to play kickball.
You crazy, man. We can go do this right now.
No, I'm stop. I actually think Nick.
Nick Easton?
Yeah.
Why Nick Easton?
It just seems like he's not coordinated. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Zay. Rashad, who on this team was that kid growing up that got picked last for everything?
Nick Easton.
Why Nick Easton?
He just looked like that guy to me, you know? Kind of, you know, Peter Griffin looking like.
Oh, my gosh. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So as you see, we have a team full of guys that probably were picked first for most of the things growing up. But there's always that select few in this locker room that people think were picked last. Unfortunately today, I think Nick Easton was that winner. And I kind of have to agree with it. Just off a look appeal, Nick's kind of not that guy that you look at as being a speedster, athletic. But at the end of the day, he's playing in the NFL, so toodles.